Miss Coco and Mr. Comb Over, you are doing what needs to be done.
You are very affectionate.
Is it a bit much?
No, Tasha was nothing like that.
It's weird. You bring out this like playful, flirty side out of me. I haven't had that with Andrew.
I want to start, but I feel like my friend is about to walk through the door. Yeah? Huh? You're back. Come say hi. It's the theatrics, you guys.
Hi.
Look up there. So anyways, it's because of her that I didn't write notes today. So I'm sorry if it's all over the place, okay? But we are reviewing Love Island Season 8, episode... Yeah. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. Leave a comment down below and let's get into the review. All right, so like I said, things are gonna kind of be jumbled. It won't really be a recap, it'll kind of just be a review. So let me talk about the things that stood out to me. In the morning, Paige is having a revelation that she is no longer into comb over. She just sees it as a friendship. And I mean, he kind of wasn't giving her the energy in the latter half of the last episode, so I'm not surprised.
From my end, I've been seeing it as like a friendship.
Yeah. I said that as well.
Friendship, just nothing else. Yeah. He's just not my type at all. I can't pretend to keep being all like bubbly and nice when it's just not the vibe. Everything he said to me, like, surely isn't going to be a lie, and like, surely he's not going to find something better than what I've already given him.
Oh, I miss this.
So my thing with that is like, I know, I appreciate what Gemma's doing because I feel like you are different in different relationships. So it's unjust for you to speak about how somebody was with you because that's not necessarily how they are going to be with somebody else. But because of how we see Jax moving, I would like to know what are the what is going on? I would like to know what are the specifics in the demise of their relationship. Why didn't she trust him near the end? And I also found it funny how they both think that Comb Over is lying about him just seeing Paige as a friend. He was into Tasha, and I don't even know if he's into Tasha because he's actually into Tasha, or because it's easy to have Tasha be into you. I don't know. I don't know. All I'm saying is he clearly had shifted his interest. I'm so sorry, Paige. Like, you wanted him to be more into you than he was. He wasn't. He's moving on. You probably should too. Jax in the other villa is basically like, man, screw Paige's feelings.
I'm feeling like this because I'm feeling about Paige's feelings.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling about mine.
Yeah,
I'm not thinking about my feelings. I'm thinking about Paige's.
It's like your own journey as
But
well.
how the
man.
fuck do I know what she's... I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah.
I need to get to know the girls.
Yeah.
And listen, if I'm feeling a kiss tonight with girls, I'll feel a kiss tonight with girls. I'll deal with the consequences. You know what I mean? I'll deal with the consequences.
Gets it.
Oh, he's not my favorite person, but at least I can respect... Oh, that is so painful to say. I can respect him taking his time. Because my biggest issue with Dammi's thing wasn't the fact that he had eyes for somebody else. It was the fact that it takes one good-looking woman for you to completely act out of lust instead of like thinking before acting. You know what I mean? But anyways, we'll touch on them in a moment. For Jax right now, he's kind of like, yeah, I mean, I deserve to explore other options. I owe this relationship, like I owe it the exploration of other things. And I'm just like, I don't know where this became a philosophy. I'd rather people say, listen, this is Love Island. The whole point is to get to meet your best connection. And that's what I'm trying to do. Stop justifying it by saying, oh, it's for the relationship. It's for the greater, it's not. It's not. Backtracking back to Casa, we have Freckles who's talking to, and you know, the more that I see him, I don't really see the freckles as much. It looked like he had freckles in his little intro thing, but whatever, we're still gonna call him Freckles. Maybe he should graduate because he is doing good work. Anyways, he's sowing seeds with Paige, basically saying like, yeah, it's clear that you are more into him than he is into you, which she agreed. That's so sad. It's not sad, but it's like, he already kind of talks to you in a way that's a little bit demeaning. He's already identified the fact that you have like a damaged history and he can notify that in you. He already thinks that testing a relationship is best for you. Like there's just so much that makes me think like, girl, at this point, you should want somebody who's putting in as much feeling effort as you are. I don't think it's bad to have a season where somebody loves more than the other. I think that's just the reality of life. And only a season. But yeah, the fact that it's been like a perpetual thing of her being more in than he is, it's kind of alarming. But yeah, she's starting to feel like, am I being taken as a mug?
It's not just that alone, but he's aware of it. Which is why, in a sense, he has had power in different ways in the relationship that you may not have realized.
Is this actually the case, or am I just like, I don't even know now. Like, his papa just got in my head with everything and it's just making me question.
If you go away for a few days and he's not fucking strong enough in his own mind to keep his dick in his fucking pants, well then he can fuck off anyway.
Gemma, I love the maturity. I do. Spill the beans. Spill the beans. I need you to go low. I need you to tell us the dirt, because clearly there is dirt. And I need it. Anyways, moving off of those two, let's talk about some outlier couples. We have Jay and China, who are debriefing about their night. They're still awkward. And I don't know if it, like some of you guys were saying like, oh, they generally are just nervous around each other. Okay, that's not how I see it. I think they're just two bland people. But yeah, I was wondering, like, is he asking her questions kind of like, how do I say this? He was kind of admitting that like, you're not what I go for, but like we kind of found our way to each other. So like, are we just gonna ride this thing through? I don't know. I might have misheard the conversation, but anyways, they're gonna ride together.
Good lad. Congratulations, China. Welcome to the villa.
I don't feel like at this point anyone's secure.
Nah, I think that's what it's all about, isn't it, in here? Like, you just got to explore where you think that you might have a connection, even if you might not be the usual type on the outside.
Jay's personality really shocked me. I didn't expect him to be the way how he is. He's good looking, even though I knew that, but yeah. Yeah, at this point, I'm like, all right, just put a top on.
Not much to say about those two. Other outlier couples, Davide, I guess, isn't really rocking with anybody because Coco's not really feeling him as much anymore. I guess he's chilling with Bob, but Bob is looking at Jax. Button Nose, I don't know who she likes. She likes all the tanned, dark-haired people, so who knows. Dammi's having a conversation with, we're gonna call her Summer now. She's still a goddess, but we're gonna call her Summer because I feel like she might make it into the villa, and here's why. I do still believe that Dammi likes India. I just think that he's the type of person who, if he could have the opportunity to compare them literally side by side, he's gonna take that opportunity. And so like the way that he's even talking to her, like he's kind of like putting in some seeds that I want you to be here for a long time.
Strong 8.5.
Where's the 1.5?
If I kiss you for a bit longer, that's where the half would come in.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think Dammi's gone, mate.
Yeah, 100%. He's gone. He's coupling up with her, mate. Yeah, but when she was saying to me,
Look at him, look at him.
We got it.
That was actually good, I won't lie.
Yeah, that was good.
It's my invention, I came up with it.
He follows his dick, and it's so sad. Like, this is how guys be on these guys' vacations. And the thing that they don't understand is like, we women, straight women who be with straight men, don't have an issue with you going on holidays with the guys. It's when y'all act like this. It's when y'all say, oh, we're gonna be better because of these tests. Oh, you know, what happens on the guy's holiday stays on guy's holiday. Like, it's these kind of movements. It's you leading with your pelvis. It's you not thinking critically about your relationship. And yes, I know these are not relationships. These are just couplings, right? But this kind of demeanor is what makes girls weary. It's what makes us not trust you when you're away. And the same thing with Jackson. He was like, oh, Gemma would have all these questions when I came back. Well, obviously, rightfully so, because you and Dammi are the same person in different fonts at this point. Like, anyways, I can't be frustrated over this guy because my girl India is saying, you know, on the outside, I'm typically the person who does multi-date. I do explore other connections. And the difference between how she's exploring and how Dammi is exploring is that she doesn't need to tongue down somebody to know if interest is there.
Things seem so serious and heightened here that you almost think, fucking hell. And then it's like, just because I have a good chemistry and a great connection with Dammi doesn't mean the one with Deji isn't good. No. It's just not the same. I feel like I'm giving it a go with him, but it's obvious that obviously I'm feeling a little bit like on edge because I do care about Dammi and like it's, we have a good thing going on. It's not like I met him yesterday and we recoupled yesterday. Do you know what I mean?
I think that they will be good friends. I don't know if I see it there with her and Deji. Maybe it's just because like the switch between Amber and Ikenna, the switch between Amber and Ikenna with Dammi and India was just like so passionate. And I guess now like she is treading softly because Dammi is there, but like I felt more of like a yearning for Dammi than what she's giving with Deji. I do think that she is interested in him. She has expressed that. She does find him attractive. She does appreciate that he's like a little taste of home. But yeah, I don't know. It's not even that I want her to be with Dammi. I just don't see it for her and Deji. But she is open to exploring that, so we'll see how things go there. Danica, she's being used, man. She's being used. She is. I feel like she's being used. But at this point, I mean, it is Love Island. I guess her main goal is to stay as long as you can. If Toothpick's gonna be her saving grace, I guess we'll take it for the moment. But don't get invested, girl, because he's not it. Last but not least, we have Tasha and Andrew. Okay, so Tasha is basically saying with, what's his name? Come over. What's his real name? I don't know. With Come Over, that, you know, she hasn't been in love before. She hasn't found that person who makes her feel that way. And I'm like, hey, were you not the same girl just a few days ago who was like, to Ekansu, how do you know when you're in love with somebody? And And then I don't know if it was a joke or not, but apparently, allegedly, she had already said she loves Andrew. I'm confused, Tasha.
I just haven't been the guy that's been like long enough, do you know what I mean?
Go for older guys.
Normally, yeah.
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 People say I don't know my age though, or like I don't know my age sometimes.
The more we chatted, I was like, oh, okay, like there is more to you than just
a stupid idiot
like
that
that.
runs around.
Just like, you know, there's like bantery kind of.
Yeah, I think you're wishing that it was not in a challenge, and you're wishing it was out of it completely.
Really?
At the end of the episode, she's basically like, oh, you bring out this side of me and da-da-da. And I'm just like, do you not understand that he has a cheat sheet of you? He has been watching the show. He knows the things to do and say to make you feel a certain way. Oh, that was nice. And the same thing with Andrew. I'm so sorry. Like, he's feeling all this passion for Coco, and I'm like, Coco came for a check.
The girls are like, I feel like you'd be the more dominant one with him. And I was like, nah, he's a dark horse. I was like, he's the more dominant one.
What have they been saying then?
Do you think we've clung to each other too early?
No, I told you I wanted a girl to come in that's going to be all for me. So, you know, you're doing a good job so far.
Okay.
That's all right with you.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm sure I'll give you something else.
We're bad.
Later on in the episode, she's here like, oh, are you gonna give me a kiss tonight? Are you gonna do this? She's positioning her body in a way that's seductive. And poor Andrew is like, yeah, I like that you're touchy with me because Tasha doesn't do that. I like that you're this way because Tasha isn't like this. You're giving her a cheat. She already had the blueprint, and you are walking her through the damn development. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I don't know if it's a self-esteem issue between Andrew and Tasha where like the self-esteem is just in the pits, but any form of flattery that these two experience, they're just so blinded. And I'm just like, I need you to wake up. I need you to smell the roses and realize a lot of people know how to finesse. A lot of people know how to say things to get what they want, and their intentions might not be pure. I don't see Comb Over's intentions being pure. I don't see Coco's intentions being pure. Given the position that they're in, though, they are doing a stellar job. But as for Tasha and Andrew, I'm like, okay, I like that you guys are probably not going to get back together. But I need y'all also to have, like, you know, analytical eyes and see that this isn't, I don't know, it isn't something to write home about. That's all I'm saying. Anything else? Did I miss anybody? Luca's still being loyal. Gemma's still being loyal. Jax is going to kiss one of the blondes. I forget which one, next episode. And Andrew's having an existential crisis. We will see if the postcard finally comes. I need it to come. Even though we don't really need it because carnage is happening without it. The cost of people are really spilling all the tea. But I like drama. Anyways, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.